さて、では、クリニックに行ってみます。レザーエプロンを知っているマージーという娼婦が、ここの診療所に、診察に来ていたという情報を手に入れました。
These footprints are the same as those found on the rug at the brothel. Good evening, Doctor. My name is Dr. Watson. Pleased to meet you.
Good evening. I am Dr. Gibbons. Likewise.
マージーについて聞きます。
I have come to see you about one of your patients. Margie goes by the nickname Nutcracker, who gets her prescription from the clinic.She's a lady of the night and is afflicted with a venereal disease.
I know who you're talking about. Indeed, Margie has syphilis and is being treated with mercury.
Do you have her address?
No. And for your information, she left London for good 3 days ago. She felt threatened.
マージーは誰に脅されていたのか。
Margie felt threatened. But by whom?
I believe that Margie was particularly scared of a terrifying man who attacked her once.
Did she say the name Pizer or Pyther?
Unfortunately, she didn't give a name, but she described a man with shifty, rat-like eyes and a mouth twisted in a sinister grimace.
そのマージーを襲撃した人間について。
Did Margie have any idea where this man who terrified her so much might be found?No,
but she told me that another girl who'd been attacked like her had told her that this man worked in a cobbler's run by an old Israeli. Also, she saw him again last week the night of the big fire. She told of going to see the fire like most everyone else in the area. While there, she recognised her attacker in the crowds gathered at the warehouses. There was no mistaking a face like that, she said. She kept an eye on the man the whole time the firemen were working in order to avoid him.
それから、ストーブの前についていた、足跡についても聞いてみます。
Pardon me, Doctor, but who made the large black footprints there near the beds?
The brother of one of my patients. The poor thing had a leg amputated after colliding with a carriage. We arranged to find her a prosthesis.
Prostheses are very expensive. How did this man pay?
He told me that one of his uncles gave him a walking stick with a chiselled silver knob.I agreed to accept this knob in exchange for a simple prosthesis with harness. But this object is of great value, and I could finance half a dozen other prostheses by selling it on Petticoat Lane.
それは盗まれた杖だと思われます。
Doctor, I have reason to believe that the silver knob that you possess is from a cane that was stolen by the man who brought it to you, and I believe I know to whom it belongs.That's
what I was worried about. The story of the uncle seemed a little strange. Nevertheless, you must have proof of what you claim. I will show you all of the knobs that we have here. If you find the knob that the young man gave me, I will believe you.
その杖を、修理する。
So be it, but something is bothering me. I will need a complete cane, not just a knob.Don't
worry, dear chap, build one. I can loan you some tools. Make use of the odds and ends in my cupboard. It'll help get rid of it.
Well, I shall try. I will have to remember the description that Sickert gave. Goodbye, Dr. Gibbons.
Until we meet again, my dear colleague.
どうやら盗まれた杖はここにありそうです。さて、盗まれた杖を修復するんですが、画家の説明から、まず杖は、黒い杖ですね。ということは、ここで3本に絞り込めます。1、2、3ですね。そして35インチですね。35インチというのは、約90ミリですね。1インチ2.5センチですか。 で、それで、つかみの部分は、銀色の、銀の彫刻が施されており、真ん中と、先端の部分の細工も、同じような細工がなされていると、いうことです。これでしょうかね。そしてまあ銀の細工はこれでしょうね。ちょっと長いかな。これかな。そして、真ん中も同じような、銀の細工。まあこれですね。そして、先端も、同じような細工なので、これでしょう。
There, all done. Holmes couldn't have done better himself.
What can I do for you, my dear colleague?
取っ手を見つけました。杖の取っ手ですね。
I believe I found the knob from the stolen cane, which I succeeded in putting back together.
That's the one. And yet I cannot give it to you, Doctor. I will only return it to the police, and only if there is an official complaint against me.
Would there be a way to convince you to give me the cane?
Find me a dozen solid adjustable harnesses for wooden leg prostheses, and it's yours, Doctor.
Goodbye, Dr. Gibbons.
Until we meet again, my dear colleague.
その杖を返すという、交換条件で、ハーネスを持ってきてくれと。木の義足につける調整用の革帯ですね。
This interview with the doctor revealed an important fact. Leather Apron could not be the Bucks Row murderer. According to Margie, the villain passed most of the night of the crime at the fire. He could not have been at the scene of the murder at the moment it was committed. He is nonetheless a dangerous character.
先ほどの、医者との話は、非常に重要な情報がありましたね。まず、ワトソンの推理ではレザーエプロンは犯人ではない。なぜなら、ポリー・ニコルズ殺害時に、倉庫で火事があったという、新聞の記事を思い出してください。その火事の時に、火事の起こった現場にずっとレザーエプロンがいたのを、ある女性が目撃しているという話を、ギボンズ医師に聞きました。そしてそのレザーエプロンは年取った、イスラエル人の、靴の修理屋で働いていたと。そして、フィンリー、宿屋の主人ですねの話から、その靴の修理屋で、この辺で靴の修理屋を営んでいる人間といえば、アイザック・ソロモノビッチというユダヤ人が、思い起こされるという話を聞きました。
A cobbler's shop.
ここですね。アイ・ソロモノビッチ。ここで、レザーエプロンが働いていたようです。
There's nobody here. How very odd.
ここがその靴の修理屋の家の内部ですね。
I say, these things look like harnesses. Oh my, they are noisy. Good evening, sir. Pardon the interruption. The door was open. I didn't think that I would find anyone working at this hour.
Good evening, sir. I didn't hear you come in.
ハーネスについて。
Say, those things that made noise, they are really harnesses, aren't they?
Yes, horse harnesses. But I must tell you, sir, that the store is normally closed at this hour. That is why I've asked you to return tomorrow.
あなたのところで働いていた奇妙な人間について。
I didn't come about my shoes. I came to speak of a cobbler, perhaps one of your former employees. a man with very particular habits.
You aren't with the police by any chance? I'm sorry, but I do not want to speak of anything but shoes with you.
フィンリーの情報でここに来ました。
I am not a policeman. I am Dr. Watson. It's Mr. Finlay, the former tenant of your nephew, who told me that you might be in a position to inform me.
Ah, that Mr. Finlay is a very brave man. And if he sent you, then you must certainly be a worthy man also. So, Doctor, who is this cobbler with strange habits?
おそらくパイザーという名前の男だと思われます。
The man of whom I speak is called Pizer or Pyther, a man with a frightening face. Do you know him?
Yes, John Pizer. He worked here for a while, but he is no longer here.
パイザーはどこにいるのか。
Do you know where I can find him?
No, and if you look, you will not find him.
Why?
Because he is in hiding, Doctor. You see, a week ago, a horrible murder took place in the neighborhood. A rumor circulated that he might have been responsible for this crime. They say he has quarreled with women of certain virtue in the past, if you understand me.
バックスローの事件について。
Isaac, it is about the Bucks Row case that I have come to see you. I have the certitude and an incontestable witness that Pizer is innocent, at least of this crime, although he has attacked a number of street women. If he doesn't come forward to explain himself to the authorities, he is condemned to hiding and to take the fall for this murder. Furthermore, it will cast suspicions on your community because they must be hiding him. And while the whole police force is hunting for him, they cannot concentrate on the real assassin who roams the streets and, one never knows, may take any one of you any day.
If what you say is true, your visit is a godsend to our community, Doctor. I tell you something. I know Sergeant Thick, an honest policeman who lives in the area. I'll tell John's family that he must go there to explain himself. But if you could please go as soon as possible to the police to give them this report that you say is incontestable.
I will go as soon as I take leave of you.
Thank you. If I can ever be of service in any way, do not hesitate to ask.
調節可能な、ハーネスについて。
Could we transform your horse harnesses into harnesses for wooden legs? Adjustable harnesses.
A good craftsman can do anything, Doctor. And I do believe that's what I am. Come back in a while and it will be done. That will be my thanks for what you have done.
I shall return later.
At your convenience, sir.
I am spent. I would like to return home. But I promised to go to the police as soon as I could. Now then, let's go to the police station. Will you?
Yes.
Hey, Doctor, you seem tired. Were you wandering the darker parts of Whitechapel all night?
You could say that. I have some information on Leather Apron, the man of whom we spoke earlier.
Do you know where he is?
No, but I can clear him of the Bucks Row crime. A witness proved him totally innocent.
Oh, Watson, Watson, is it only now, after many hours of walking, that you decide to pass on the important message that Inspector Aberline is waiting for?
But, no. But what are you doing here, Holmes?
I was worried, Watson, and with good reason it would appear. Go give the message to this policeman and let's go home. Nobody appreciates me hanging around here, you know, and it's freezing cold.
Ah, Creddle, none too soon. You will take the testimony of this...
No, you continue with your duty shift. I must find Chandler in Ambry Street. He's struck again.
Who?
The murderer, the Bucks Row assassin.
Hanbury Street. Let's go, Watson. We have no time to lose.
第2の犯行が行われたようです。 ハンブリー通りに向かいます。
Hanbury Street. Let's go, Watson. We have no time to lose.
You can go in, Mr. Holmes. She's there. We didn't touch a thing.